Snatch, crackle, and pop. Oh, yeah. Snatch, crackle, and pop.
That is one of the most magnificent things I have ever seen on this show. Good morning, my beautiful and dysfunctional family, and welcome back. If you're new here, I am Linda, professional cast roaster and part-time therapist to myself after watching this circus.
And pop. Oh, yeah.
Let's dive in. First on the chopping block is Brandon and Julia. Now, usually Julia drives me up the wall, especially on The Last Resort. I just couldn't handle it. But this time, Brandon had me screaming at the TV. I was so mad watching their segment.
We got food for you guys. I know you gotta be hungry. And I can interrupt Pepsi, yeah.
Okay, so Julia's parents finally made it from Russia. Huge deal, super emotional, first time ever moment. She just wanted a few days with her family. She wanted to reconnect with them. This is something that she was dreaming about for a really long time. I think it's a very reasonable request and desire that she had. But no. Betty, the epitome of a monster-in-law, had to bulldoze her way in like the frickin' Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah!
It's super frustrating because she had told Brandon's parents prior to her parents coming, she just wanted a couple days. She was going to let her parents come over to their house for a day or two and just chill with one another. And Betty didn't like that, but Julia laid out what she wanted.
This is why I say it's like you maybe don't should have
Yeah, but we had to see your parents. I mean,
This is the theme of their entire marriage. Julia politely says, please stop being so involved. And Betty hears, should I kick the door down harder? It doesn't matter how Julia feels. Betty does not care. I wish she cared as much as she cared about her hair. It's giving like an afro and a mullet had a baby.
I didn't think you'd be upset. I'm sorry, but we wanted to come and surprise you.
Oh, you didn't think? That tracks. And it's always sorry, but Betty, take your butt home. You're not married to Brandon. And to make it worse, Julia's parents literally flew halfway across the planet, did a full day in the sun sightseeing. Everyone is wiped out. And there they are. They just magically show up. And how did they do that? Because they have a house key. And Julia never wanted them to have a house key, but Brandon just let him have one anyway.
It's my parents' first time in my house, and I want to spend time. I don't want to basically pull all attention to her.
I am furious on Julia's behalf. She has been dreaming of this moment for years, for this visit from her parents. And Betty just steamrolls it like it's her favorite hobby.
Yeah, but now you just show up in my house, is all telling me.
But
This is a happy occasion, and we thought that this would be a nice...
every single time Julia expresses a boundary, it is minimized. And Brandon never backs her up, not once. He's got Team Mom tattooed across his forehead.
She told me, shoot from my house.
Elena, drink your wine.
Hilarious.
That was hilarious.
Then Dad chimes in, well, I would be grateful for a surprise like this. Okay, congratulations, Grandpa. Nobody cares. Julia is not you, and she's not gonna be.
Yeah, Julia, I feel like you're the one being antagonistic.
Now you
No, I'm not.
And Brandon, sweet, corn-fed, milquetoast Brandon, disagrees with Julia in front of everyone. Okay, rule number 1, if you have a disagreement with your partner, just pretend until you guys are behind closed doors and then you can hash it out.
I can already tell that this is going from bad to worse, so I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, you're done, Betty? Good. Be done. Stay done. Pack your fro mullet and get out. But no, she throws a tantrum because Julia wanted to be alone with her parents for a single day.
If I ever did this to her family, she would freak out at me.
He is 1000% right about this, but the difference is his parents insert themselves into the marriage constantly, and Julia's parents have never done that once. They never talk crap about Brandon, nothing. They're super respectful.
I don't know why she's so angry. I don't really
All we did was try and do something nice. That's all we did.
Then Dad starts trash talking Julia to Brandon, and Brandon just sits there, doesn't defend her. How can a farm boy have such a weak backbone?
No, I appreciate it.
I know.
This isn't your fault,
do.
Brandon. I know.
I don't know what's wrong with her.
Excuse me? What's wrong with her? She told you beforehand she wanted space. She didn't burn down your house. She asked for privacy. So the parents storm off. And what does Brandon do? He literally chases after them like a toddler in Walmart.
Brandon, come back, please. Если он уедет, то я завтра замок поменяю.
Betty is loving this. She's just eating it up. And Brandon, You are a spineless, sackless, brainless mama's boy. Enjoy tucking yourself in between them tonight. Moving on, we're with Darcy and Georgie. Darcy has packed a million bags of clothes because she's so fashionable and so demure.
Very demure with it and, walk like that. I love dressing up, feeling classy, demure, and I know how to act demure. Snatch, crackle, and pop, oh yeah.
Darcy has been told a million times that where they're going, the women dress very modestly. And Georgie's told her, don't be mad. But when the people see her there, they're gonna assume she's a prostitute or a hooker or something, and not just because of the DSL lips. She's usually letting it all hang out as well. She also had a friend who married a dude from the same country, and she told her the exact same thing. All she has to do is suck it up for 1 week and not show anyone her nipples.
You like it?
I don't think black is good. I don't think fit is good. I do anyway, so why keep asking me?
As I've watched this couple and the way that he looks at her or doesn't look at her, I don't think he's attracted to her at all. It's like it's painful for him to be around her, but not as painful as her face must feel. She's got this long jacket on, so she feels like she's all covered up, but underneath are these tiny short shorts, and naturally the cleavage has to be out. Georgie just gives up on the issue, and I don't blame him. She doesn't listen. She doesn't care.
Meeting your parents, I want to look very classy and high fashion and stylish for me,
Apparently, looking snatched and demure is the idol she worships. She has no problem risking ruining the relationship with his parents as long as she looks high fashion. She comes out in her champagne-colored pajamas. It's not as bad as the black, and Georgie at this point is like, why are you asking me about these outfits? What's the difference? You do not, will not, cannot listen to me, so can we just go?
I want to make a good first impression. I want to make you happy. I did buy this when I was a little heavier, so I feel a little dumpy in it.
Oh, he is dying inside. Darcy's just going on and on and on about how the outfit fits, and he could not care less. He hasn't seen his parents in years. He misses them so bad. They have a great relationship, and all she can think about is how demure is she gonna look.
Slipping and sliding in it, and I think I can make the black one a little bit more conservative with the bodysuit underneath.
He's not even listening anymore. She's just rambling away. He's just nodding to hurry the process along. Darcy tells us that she feels great in her outfit. She's got layers on, so she feels super covered up, and that is very appropriate.
I'm feeling snatched and smooth and sleek. I feel like it's classy, it's fashionable, it's me.
I don't think we've ever seen anyone on this show so obsessed with clothes before. I think it's kind of funny. I would never look at her walking down the street and be like, oh, that outfit. It is so demure. She looks snatched to the gods. Then she puts on a hat and she starts talking about how she looks like a Western cowboy, and he's like, for the love of all that is sacred, can we please go, Darcy? By the way, she has like 8 suitcases that are so big you could fit Big Ed in there. It's like she packed her entire closet.
One step at a time. One step at a time. Step at a time.
Georgie is beside himself. Not only does she have no sense of urgency or understanding how excited he is to see his family, he's like, how can you pack all these clothes and you still manage to pick a terrible outfit? I feel really bad for him because it's obvious that this is super important to him.
Awful quiet. Everything okay?
Hell no!
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's great. Darcy starts brushing out her extensions, and when she notices it starting to sprinkle outside, she aerosols herself into the 9th dimension.
Don't breathe.
All the way down, freezing.
Don't breathe. Come on.
Darcy is like a one-man circus. It's awesome. I think the Silvas need their own show again. So they roll up to his house. It's a very modest place with a whole lot of firewood out front. They get out and uh-oh, Darcy's giant knockers have broken the button on her jacket.
I don't feel uncomfortable. You feel uncomfortable. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable.
Now I'm gonna make my parents feel uncomfortable too.
Why is it so hard for her to understand how he feels? Like she refuses. You can't be as stubborn as a donkey if you got a face like a lion. As soon as they get close to the house, Mom comes running out to embrace her long-lost son. She's in tears. He's in tears. Darcy's crying out shards of plastic. It's been 13 years since he's been home. Mom gives Darcy a hug, and once she gets a good look at her, she starts crying all over again, this time from sheer terror. Then they show the two of them into their bedroom, and Georgie mentions that they have a lot of luggage.
Си има много...
За колко куфара става въпрос?
Like 7 or 8.
And just like Georgie had been warning her all along, the parents are very disappointed with what she is wearing. I don't understand this. If I were to travel outside of the country, I would make sure that I am following the cultural norms. I would try to assimilate as much as possible. I wouldn't want to offend anyone, and this is his parents. Mom tells us that when she was meeting her in-laws for the first time, she tried very hard to present herself the best that she could. So they're both feeling a bit disrespected, thinking Darcy just doesn't care.
Darcy, что si bossa?
The jacket broke. Can you explain that?
Oh, sure, yeah. She's not wearing pants because her jacket button broke. That makes sense, right? Mom tells her that if she gives her the button, she'll fix the jacket, and Georgie's like, I tried telling you this was gonna be an issue. Just look at the mom. She's clearly uncomfortable.
If you listen to me, you don't need to be with 3 jackets here because
But I like it.
nobody has
I
a
like
jacket and you're
layers.
with it.
Oh, but she likes it, Georgie. If only your mom understood high fashion, just tell her that her attitude is not very demure. Mom wastes no time taking Darcy to fix her jacket, and just like Darcy did with Georgie's sister, is when they're having private conversations, is if Georgie talks to them about how much he's in love with her.
Споделял с нас и за всичките неволи.
Mom is so not impressed, you guys. Darcy explains that they have issues because it's very hard for Georgie to open up and talk about his feelings, so Mom says that she will definitely have a talk with him, and Darcy's really happy about that.
I think Ginka and I are getting super close. I mean, she even sewed my button for me.
Oh my gosh, we're getting so close. She was even willing to fix my jacket. And it wasn't even because I'm half naked, you guys.
Now it's dinner time, and if nobody notices, Darcy loves making innuendos anytime that she can. Like she's trying to remind Georgie about sex, otherwise he's never gonna do it.
There's this bushy like mine.
Like what?
Nothing. Never mind.
This is painful. And it's even more weird because she's whispering to him in a language that the parents don't understand to begin with. But Mom doesn't have time to mess around. She's like, hey, Giorgio, lion face over here told me you suck at communicating. You better fix it or I'll choke you with my booby bread.
First, she arrived in inappropriate clothes, and now this.
He is beside himself. It's been 13 years since they've seen each other, and she's talking to his parents about their marital issues. This should be a beautiful, joyous occasion for them to reconnect and enjoy one another.
Sometimes I feel like I'm not getting everything I need out of the relationship.
I totally agree with Georgie on this. It's not time to wrangle the parents onto your side so that they can play therapist for you guys. Yes, Georgie is very reserved, and it even looks like he's a bit sneaky, but this is not the time or the place. This will end up being a self-fulfilling prophecy because Darcy is so afraid of him leaving her, she's going to end up pushing him away.
I don't want you crying.
Let me feel, please.
Mom's like, hey, shut your mouth when you're talking to her. Be nice, fix your tone. And Dad's just staring at the ground. It cuts to Mom and she's like, I can't believe her first time here and she's crying over their marital issues. It's kind of weird. But she ends up telling Darcy that if Georgie didn't love her, he wouldn't have brought her to their house. He's never brought any woman to the house before. Moving on. Oh, Tiger Lily and Adnan. I can't even talk about the first half. He makes my blood boil. I hate how he talks to her. I hate his entitlement. I hate that she's pregnant and crying. All of it.
Mention that another time about trust. I will make a bigger problem now.
The best part of their segment was Tiger Lily cracking up because he wanted to wear a suit to the hospital.
I just got like...
So it's the day of her scheduled C-section. Adnan has his designer clothes and his designer bag because looking good at the hospital is way more important than Tiger Lily and their newborn baby.
Open your bag, put my shoes in it.
What? Baby, this is the placenta bag. Put your...
Why is anyone saving the placenta? I know I shouldn't judge a woman choosing to do that, but I'm gonna judge you. Stop it. They get in the car and he's like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a great day because you have a handsome husband.
A handsome man. Husband, now with a suit.
I mean, that's not really what I'm focused on.
I'm glad that she can laugh about it because his ego is killing me.
She's like, baby, I'm mostly thinking about the surgery and being healthy and having a baby.
And he dives right into trusting in Allah and you gotta do this and you gotta say this and I'm done with it. Moving on.
Well.
What?
Oh, I hate when you touch weights and then you keep touching me.
Matt sucks, but he's totally right about this. My husband is kind of a germaphobe, and he's told me a million times that most men do not wash their hands ever, and that includes at the gym. Of all the years we were at the gym and he was going before he even met me, he's seen one man washing his hands.
Anger right now because I feel like play. That's the 10. I'm missing the 5.
How are you going to the gym every day for years and years and you're curling 5 pounds? What are you, pregnant? If you found that you're very weak in the gym or not making any progress, you might feel like you're stuck, please check out HTLT supplements, very high quality. Use code Linda at checkout to receive 10% off. So Jasmine's venting about how terrible Gino is, and stupid Matt is like, yeah, your husband sucks.
He's very selfish. He shows you this all the time. He cares about himself and only himself.
They go on talking about how horrid he is, and I'm really sick of it because 5 minutes later, Jasmine's gonna be like, but I still love him and I wanna go back to him.
Mama, can I be honest with you, though?
Mama? Mama to who? This is the part they kept teasing in the previews, and I thought he was gonna tell her she needs to move out, but I could not have been more wrong.
Mama, I don't know how to tell you. You know, you're my best friend. I want to say that I love you.
I know this is a produced storyline. Because, didn't you guys know Jasmine was homeless?
I don't talk about this, not really. Before Matt, before this house, before my daughter, I became homeless in a foreign country, and that kind of fear, it really never left you. Somewhere deep down, I'm scared that if I do, I'll lose everything again.
Yeah, she was begging in the streets like a flea-infested dog with mange and a gimp leg.
Like a tiger on a deer with the cloven hoof with a broken arm.
I knew it. I could feel it. In the way he talks to me, the way he treats me.
During the last resort, she told Gino it had to be Matt. And now she's telling us that all along she knew he was gonna fall in love with her. She's like, oh, Matt, I cannot invest any of my time or energy into a relationship with you, but I can still live in your place and have a baby with you, okay? I need to have a blue-eyed blonde baby, okay? It's very important to me. So she's been live on TikTok and on other places talking about how her baby is so blonde and look at how blue her eyes are and blah, blah, blah. And I've heard that in other cultures, like including her culture, it's very normal for people to want light-skinned babies and all of that. I think it's disgusting and it's cruel. And it makes me think that the only reason she didn't want to have a baby with Gino is because he didn't fit the bill. He's got dark eyes and dark hair. Kind of. Speaking of kind of hair, Gino's on the way to meet up with Natalie and hopefully smooth things out. He is so desperate, he even spent $3 on a coffee for her. He saunters up thinking he's so impressive with his gas station coffee. Then he manages to stutter out some sweet nothings.
How'd you sleep?
You're wrong. You're not still mad at me, right?
I have been very adamant about you working things out with your wife. If I would have known.
He is just so friggin' weird. He does this thing with his mouth, and he does it 1, when he's nervous, and 2, when he's lying. So she goes on to say, if I had known the whole truth, I wouldn't have come here at all. And Gino's like, well, I told her we're probably getting a divorce. She's like, no, Gino, and he cuts her off. Well, I feel different, so there. She's like, oh my gosh, even Matt told me that it was left open-ended. And what reason does Matt have to lie to her? If he really does want to get back with Jasmine, it would be better for him if Natalie stuck around.
Look at Matt. Oh, I'm Rico Suave. Oh, I have no problem with the women.
She's thinking to herself, that's not the point. We're not talking about Matt.
Well, but Matt is like so short. How is he going to get a date?
Gino, you are as delusional as you are weird. And that's saying something. She's literally just staring at him, speechless, while he's got this stupid look on his face. The irony of him making fun of another man's appearance. Like, oh my gosh.
Because all the women are taller than Matt.
Honestly, that's regardless.
And I'm going to tell him that next time I see him.
Oh, that'll show him. He's gonna feel so embarrassed when I tell him he's short and he can't even find a girlfriend. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You'll see.
I was here for you, okay? Nobody was here for me.
She's trying to drill some common sense into his head, and he isn't listening. She's like, you don't have to explain yourself, all right?
Well, yes, I do, because you're still packing your bags.
You're not ready, and I just didn't, I just want out.
But I brought my blue pills. No, wait, Natalie, don't go.
Wait! Don't go!
Moving on, real quick, we have Libby and the Moldovan idiot. He was abandoned by Libby because she was so upset with him, and this is what he has to say when he gets home.
I like our house. Our house is nice.
No, we're selling this house.
Home.
This is half of my house.
You're seriously gonna come in with an attitude like this?
I'm not.
Libby tells him they're not selling the house, and she's gonna be a part of the business now. She needs to know what moves he's making, what he intends on buying, and he is sitting there calculating how he's going to sneak around this.
You know what I mean? And I don't mean to, I didn't mean to hurt you. You think.
What's this?
Whatever, Lisbeth. You wanna hear a sorry? I'm sorry. There. Are you happy now? Let's start packing.
He's not one to apologize, so when he does, it's like a monumental moment. He is human somewhere in there.
You're dumb. If you enjoyed this video, please consider gently caressing that subscribe button. And if you're on your mobile device, you have the option to hype my channel. It's free and it helps the algorithm. In the next episode, Julia and Brandon's beloved mother battle it out.
You both need step back from our family.
Then maybe you do need to go back to Russia.
Georgie will finally try to open his heart up to Darcy, and it backfires.
Why didn't you say this long time ago? I wouldn't have married you.
Can you listen?
This is why he doesn't talk to you, Darcy, because you freak out every single time. And I cannot believe that this happens. Matt proposes to Jasmine. Gino cries. I don't think we've ever seen Gino cry before. And look at Jasmine's outfit and tell me she's not pregnant. Go ahead.
Consider marrying me.
She's such a liar.
I've already gone in the grave. You'll hear from them soon.
Well, obviously nothing came about with the immigration because she's still here, unfortunately. That's it for this one. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.